Every day they pass me by, I can see it in their eyes. Empty people filled with care, headed who knows where. On they go through private pain, living fear to fear. Laughter hides the silent cries, only Jesus hears.
We went to try to get some help from social services and stuff, you know, people that would help us out, health welfare and WIC and stuff, and see what they could do for us. And there was nothing that they could do for us immediately to where we could, we needed a place to lay our heads that night, you know. We had nowhere to go. So we went there in all desperateness, and they provided us with the name of the shelter and everything else, and a community shelter, and told us that you guys might be able to help us out. And they gave us your name specifically and told us to come down and go see Ian, and he's a good guy and he might be able to do something for you. And we went down there immediately and of course we had a meeting with you, and you guys took us in. And before we ever got to the shelter, we had nothing. We had nothing. We didn't have no money for food. We had nothing. And we went there, and Family Community Shelter took us in like nothing. It was like a miracle.
Perhaps no other symbol of a charitable organization in the world today is more recognized than that of the Salvation Army's Red Shield. The shield of the Salvation Army has been an enduring symbol of hope, comfort, and spiritual help. Since its London beginning in 1865 by founder William Booth, the Salvation Army has best been known for its work with the homeless, the less fortunate, and the poor. In 1879, the Salvation Army began work in America and has been caring for needs at nearly every national disaster since 1900, including floods, fires, and earthquakes. Within half an hour of the 9/11 attack on the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, the Army responded to the devastation. They sent 200 officers along with thousands of other volunteers. Over 6.5 million meals were distributed by the Salvation Army to victims and service workers in the months to follow. Today, this same spirit of giving and service exists in our Salvation Army in the community of Nampa, Idaho. We need your help and participation in order to continue the mission of sharing the love of God by meeting the practical needs of others in our local area.
I'm Captain Candy Stinnett, and my husband and I co-direct the entire work of the Salvation Army here in Nampa, which would include the social services aspects, the youth center, the shelter program, and also a church here at the Salvation Army.
Carolyn has seen firsthand the kind of help that people in our community require. As a social service worker since 1996, she has seen the need increase from year to year. In recent years, the amount of basic needs has even doubled from one year to the next year. Only through contributions and donations has the Salvation Army been able to provide vital needs. This may include daily food boxes, clothing, transportation, housing and utility bill vouchers, school supplies, prescriptions, and often much more. Studies have shown that children who participate in programs like those offered at the Salvation Army are less likely to be involved in drugs or crime. The positive influence of a caring staff member or adult volunteer can give a child a solid foundation to guide their entire life.
Well, I'm involved with children in a few different capacities. I do help oversee, as I said, the youth center, but specifically I like being involved in the creative arts program facet, which would include a badge earning program, dance troupe, and a youth choir.
Proud to offer a fully licensed child care facility open 12 hours a day at affordable rates. Children coming from low-income or homeless families are able to participate as scholarships are made available from local contributors. Making ends meet can be difficult for parents at times, and with these programs, accommodation for a busy work schedule is possible. The facility offers a full-scale gym including a 20-foot rock climbing wall. The trained staff ensure that the children are safe and secure while having fun trying to reach the top of the wall. The computer lab can help children do better in school through educational and entertaining games. It is especially helpful when college student volunteers come and help the children with homework as tutors or mentors in the homework club. There is also a game room available, and every week assemblies are held during which the kids sing, learn moral values, memorize Bible verses, and have lots of fun. Field trips may include going to the movies, swimming, or visiting area attractions. These fun Salvation Army youth programs can have a lasting, positive impact in the lives of children. Each and every holiday season, thousands of families and individuals are given help and encouragement through the Salvation Army collections of donations from the community. At this busy time of year, many food drives in schools and stores take place. The Salvation Army gym is filled with volunteers preparing the boxes of food to give out to the families. Hundreds of volunteers are especially needed throughout the entire holiday season to help out in various ways. Warm clothing, books, wrapping paper, and stocking stuffers are given out at the annual Christmas Distribution Day. Angel giving trees with children's names on the tag decorate many businesses for the purpose of helping parents who can't afford to purchase Christmas presents. Each year, the number of families and individuals who receive help during the holiday season has been increasing. In the spring of 2001, the Salvation Army began operating the Community Family Shelter. This is a 14-room, 56-bed emergency shelter program designed specifically for helping homeless families and single women transition into self-sufficiency. Some of the requirements involve weekly case management meetings and screenings for full-time employment. The clients served at this family shelter may have spent the previous evenings sleeping in a car, an abandoned building, or literally on the streets. Volunteers are needed on a regular basis to come and help serve meals. Non-residents are invited to take part in meals, shelter services, and activities. They can come for breakfast, lunch, use the laundry or shower facilities, computers for training programs, and attend weekly classes on employment or life skills for self-sufficiency. Without the encouragement that volunteers provide, many of the services offered wouldn't be possible at the same level of success.
The Salvation Army in Nampa is here to meet the needs of the Nampa community. So depending on what the needs of the city of Nampa are, those are the needs that we develop programs for. The need never goes away, and so it's always a challenge for us to find the funding that we need to be able to do the things that the community needs for us to do. The funding that we receive primarily comes through our kettles. We send letters out to the community on a regular basis, and people that respond to those appeals provide funding for us. We also write for federal grants and other company grants in our local area, and we also receive funding from the United Way. And all of that combined is what makes it possible for us to do the programs that we do here in the community of Nampa. We cannot help our neighbors unless you help us, so please help us to help others.